Yo bitches, it's your boy Mara up in this bitch again. Today we're going to talk about the big project. I think I said it in my first video ever on this channel, but my boyfriend and I, we're going to travel to South America in February next year. So yeah, we're going to travel a lot. This is going to be the big journey after the final exams, like after getting my diploma and shit. We got this planned for years. We're going to start in Chile, in Santiago de Chile, and then after that we're going to finish the journey in Colombia, Bogota. So yes, this is our big journey. I'm so excited. I'm really excited. We're all excited, and you know, it's like we're going to stay there 5 months. So for 5 months of traveling, you need to do a lot of preparing. Also, because we're not going to use any organization, we're all going to organize this shit by myself, like my boyfriend and I. And because we're organizing all this shit, so because I really thought that you can, because I didn't find any compromised information about everything, like just one travel. Everybody's talking about, yeah, in general and blah blah blah, but nobody's really talking about one journey they're doing or one vacation or stuff. So I want to document my journey, or our journey, from being here in Germany shit, then going to South America. I actually don't know if I'm going to vlog that much there, because I'm not that type of bitch, like my life's boring and shit. Like, I'm going to document with this YouTube channel my way to South America, with all the stuff that has to be prepared and done before. So for 5 months you have to do a lot of research and shit, and because we're here in Europe and here everything's safe and stuff, it's a different thing going to such a place like South America. I'm not saying that South America isn't safe, but if you're dumb and you don't prepare your whole ass self, you will get kidnapped and shit. So we got to prepare that. We need to do a lot of things. First of all, you get to get flights. Second of all, you got to get insurance, because with Germany you need insurance for everything, okay? I like to be sure. I like to be safe. So third thing, visa. If you want to get into a country, you need to get that officially done. Like, we're not about that life. Then after you have like a flight, the insurance and your visa, then you can start with the nice shit, okay? You get to pick the stuff you take, you got to look up where you want to really go and shit. So we have this plan. We want to go starting in Chile and we're going to end in Colombia. I really wanted to end this journey in Colombia because Colombia is nice, beaches, Shakira. I don't know, I just heard a lot about Bogota and the culture there and just the nature and shit in Spanish class. So I want to get there and explore and see shit, see nature and stuff. So this is what we're going to do. Today we're going to talk about the flights. So the first thing that we wanted to do was get the flights, okay? And then now we still have like, Jesus Christ, 4 months left in February till we go. We already bought the flights. At first we thought, yeah, let's book the flights on the internet. It's going to be so fucking easy. I looked it up, like I was googling and shit all day long. I was looking at all these booking sites and yeah, you can get the cheapest flight here and blah blah blah. Shit, bruh. I was looking up every single site, every single flying company and shit, and we weren't like, the way we want to fly is so complex, or I guess, that it was so difficult to look up in the internet. And because my mother's from Cuba, we actually went a lot of times to Cuba, and we have like here in Munich in the PEP, this is like in the shopping center and shopping mall in Munich, or there's like a traveling center, like a booking center. You can go there and get your flights booked for you, like you tell them what you want and they book it for you. So we went there, it was all free, which was really really nice, and we sat down like 3 hours and talked about everything. My boyfriend and I don't have that much money, so because he's working and I'm working, we're going to pay it ourselves. We want to save the money on the necessary shit, so we can splurge on unnecessary shit, you know. We went there and we just said like, we don't care if it takes us 10 days to get there. If we just pay like $10, it's good, you know. We went there, and my plan actually is we're going to fly at the final days of February. Here's my sheet, like this is where I have all my tickets in. Here are the tickets and all the information, and I'm going to tell you. So We get the shit out of it. So we're going to fly from Munich to Amsterdam, and from Amsterdam to Buenos Aires, and from Buenos Aires to Santiago de Chile. Sounds nice, yeah. And we need like 1 day. We need 1 day. And then flying back 5 months later at the final days or at the end of July, we're going to fly back from Bogota to Cartagena, which is still in Colombia. From Bogota to Cartagena to Amsterdam, and then from Amsterdam to Munich again. They're going to be really long flights, but we don't care because we're cheap and we love each other, so it's okay if we pay a lot of time together, you know, in a little bit. I paid like 1,000 euros straight, like 1,045 euros. My boyfriend, because he's doing something a little bit different, he paid 400 euros more than me. But that's okay. So we actually calculated with that much. Like going to a foreign country that is in another continent, like you don't want to splurge, but you have to splurge on the flight. So now that we have our flights booked, we are going to talk about insurance and visa shit. Next week we're going to go to the Chilean embassy. We're going to talk about visa and stuff. I think we need a work and traveling visa for the first time entering the country because we want to work in Chile for a few weeks so that my boyfriend can get the Spanish and stuff. And we already talked, I already called an insurance company, a German insurance company, the ADAC. They told us that we have to pay like 125, 150 euros for 5 months. It's basically a work and travel insurance. It's a travel insurance that goes over 30 days, which is really nice because you never know what happens when you're in a foreign country and you want to be safe, you know? Yes, so that's what we actually did till now. I think in the next video I'm going to update you guys about what happened with the visa and the embassy and the insurance and shit. And after that I think it's going to go to the good part. Like I still need to get a lot of stuff for South America and for traveling and stuff, and because we're going to backpack I need to look up stuff and buy shit off of Amazon and stuff. I think it's going to be funny, so if you want to get updated and stuff you can keep on watching.